Yo, it's your boy Mad at City, and right about now I'm on with Vaughn. It's all about good vibe, good energy, straight out of Trinidad and Tobago. So let's do this thing. Vaughn, you ready? Let's go.
Well, first, I do want to welcome you to On with Vaughn. I do want to start with tell us a little bit about where you are from.
Well, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, North Memphis to be exact. But I ended up moving to Atlanta probably about like 2 years ago to just pursue my career in music, just to give it a try. I said, sure, well, why not?
All right, and how has that been for you, like in Atlanta, like as far as networking?
As far as networking, man, everybody is it's like Black Hollywood, I say. So
Really?
yeah. That's how I see it. Everybody working together. There's
Yeah.
always something that's going on. Some open mic, so there's no excuse for you to not be pursuing something.
Man, you said the key thing, open mics. You gotta get yourself out there. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you got started, like in music?
How did I get started in music? I guess you could say it's always been in my blood. Um, I was in the band,
Hmm.
so I was like a band geek for a while, from like middle school to 12th grade. I had started out with the trumpet and stuff like that, but I didn't think I could sing. I guess I just trained myself to know how to sing. I taught myself a lot of things. So once I realized that I actually sound, I guess, halfway decent, we were just freestyling, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, having a good time with your friends. And then they was like, hey, you should take this serious. And I was like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I do that. So then I got interested into engineering. So that's another thing. I started wanting to learn how to mix and master and just really understand the concept of music.
Right.
And I ended up finding my sound. I guess I don't know. I guess it's just been through like listen to other artists like Doja Cat, Erica Badu, um,
Hmm.
and then just growing up with just listening to pure neo soul. I guess it all just I don't know. I guess yeah. It's just been magical. I don't know how to explain it.
Yes, that sounds magical. Um, is Erica Badu one of your biggest music influences?
Yeah. Yes. It's not saying that I'm trying to, but she has definitely been like the mother of
Right.
like neo soul. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So her, Lauren Hill, um, I fuck with India. I fuck with
Yeah.
the people that's saying something, that's speaking about something. A lot of
Right.
times you hear music, it's just the same, and
Right.
it's not positive at all. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like to just talk about things that's in our human nature versus killing, because that's not in our human nature at all.
Exactly. Um, well, the first project that I heard from you was your EP Unpopular. What inspired you to create that project?
Unpopular, if I felt like I was like, okay, I need to prove a point. So I created Unpopular. I was like, I'm not really popping right now. This is the first project. They've been seeing me a little low key with it. And now here I'm like gaining the confidence to just break up out my shell and
Right.
find who Sunnidread is.
Yes. Well, when I first heard that, I was just like, it blew me away. And I believe I met you on a fan base app, and I was telling everybody about you. I was like, listen, you need to get into Sunny Dread. Because it's just, I mean, you can hear the power in your voice, and you got something to say. That leads me to like your newest project, Spiritual OG is definitely a powerful piece. It definitely spoke to me on a spiritual level. Um, can you walk us through like how your writing and recording process was for your latest album?
Ooh, I would say, that album, highly recommended. It's 2 years worth of work. So I've been
Mm,
working on the album for 2 years. And so I guess you could say a lot of patience and just self reflection. I'm my biggest critic. So it's so many songs that could have been added on there too that everybody was like, "What, are you crazy?" But I'm
right.
just like, no, I don't think that it's ready yet, or people ready to hear something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say spiritual OG, spiritual OG. I just had like I was on like shrooms or something like that as well. And I just had like a moment within myself, like, um, like where I need to change, you know. This must be something in the water. Even I felt like I was just drowning in my own pain and stuff at a certain time. And
Yeah.
so it's really just me just screaming, letting you know, like, look, can't nobody get me down, I'm not gonna resort to like pure violence. I'm gonna let my ancestors put them paws on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go in my spiritual bag and just bless up.
Yeah, because it definitely will handle everything. When you're in that state, they're not going to let you slip too far. You know what I mean?
Trust me. Sometimes you gotta tell your ancestors like, chill out, don't be too violent.
You're right. Don't be too loud. I see you. Now, how do you see your music impacting, or how do you see your music connecting with your fans?
I feel like, my the fans that I do have are genuine.
Hmm.
Those are people I want. They are actual like followers.
Right.
They're the people that like really listen. I feel like, they're the reason why I'm still doing it now. You know what I'm saying? Because really without music, I don't know like what is my purpose. I'm inspiring people. There's nothing wrong with being inspiring. That I'm influencing. I'm making an impact as well. And many people come to me in my inbox saying that, oh, bro, this song right here, this saved me, man. Like, hey, like
Yeah.
this is powerful. Do you know what? And that's why I make it, because I be needing it too.
Right. And that, I mean, that music is definitely helpful because a lot of times, I mean, I don't know what anybody else spirituality is, but for me, I felt like I got a little bit too far from my ancestors, and so when you drop your project, I was like, this is highly recommended. What? How she know? How she know? You know?
Yes.
And it's really helpful, like, you know what I'm saying. And I feel like your voice is healing as well. Do you use certain frequencies in your music?
No, I don't really do it on purpose, I would say.
Hmm.
I guess you could say I'm naturally anointed.
Yes.
Um, uh, I think growing up when I was in the military, I had this guy. He used to be a pastor, or whatever. He'd be like, "You're an evangelist," because I've always been so wise. I've always, um, put my emotions into my music because that's really my outlet. As
Right.
many other artists or anything like that, you know, they put their pain or whatever they're experiencing into their artistry.
Right, and that's the best type of artistry that people like us can get because we can relate to it.
Yes, it's relatable.
Now, you do have a great fashion sense. Are you modeling for brands, or have you been in any fashion shows?
Yeah, I had took on modeling. I am androgynous. I'm an androgynous being. Some people are like, what is that? Well, it's
Tell
just
us
think
what it
about
is.
Prince. Just think about the female Prince, okay? So Janaea Monet, that's
I
what I
love
am.
her.
So I have model for the Andro Fashion Show. It's just a full of models that are, mass presenting or just non-binary, and we rock, we rock the lines of other like mass presenting or androgynous fashion designers and stuff like that. So we'll model there. Um, what else am I doing? I done did a lot this past year that it just went by so fast. Um,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, that's
also,
dope.
yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to put my hands in as many opportunities and as I can.
Now, speaking of Janelle Monae, is that somebody that you would like to work with in the future?
Oh
Like, I could,
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I like to hear that.
yeah. When you said it, I was like, that would, man, that would blow me away. That would be
Oh,
so dope. Manifest
oh,
that.
right. Well, I'm gonna pray on that one.
And can you tell us about like any upcoming projects or shows you might have coming up?
Oh yes, it is the top of the year. So 2023, we are always I am always thinking about just rebranding myself. Just you're gonna probably see me in reality shows that I have been doing. You're gonna see me a lot on YouTube, of course. Some more open mics. There's always more gigs to be booked, of course.
Yeah.
Uh, as far as my fashion sense, you definitely gonna see me pop my shit a lot more, a
Yes,
lot
that's
more
right.
visuals. And there is a upcoming project, but I'm gonna drop another EP. But I got a lot of singles that I want to drop first.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm following you on Spotify, so it should pop up for me. So I'm waiting for that.
Oh, it's a vibe. I cannot wait.
Now, what are some of your other interests? I know we went over fashion and acting.
Acting, yes, 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 yes. I am, yeah, I'm an actress. I've been in Taste ATL and Pandora's Box.
Oh,
Um,
you talking about like the
yeah,
Pandora box that used to be on BET?
no, 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 not the one BT, but there's one on YouTube. There's so many Pandora's Box. Trust me, it's easy to get
Yeah. Okay.
confused. But I'm a happy girl, so it's a lesbian web series. There's some
Oh.
active episodes that's dropping right now. I recommend everybody go watch that Taste ATL.
Okay.
And on the way up, that's a reality show I'm on. It's basically showing my process of me when I came to Atlanta,
Hmm.
my grind. So that's basically a reality show of me just coming up here. So you guys maybe see all the performances that I'm doing, the moves that I'm making, and the connections and the networking.
Wow. Yeah, well that's dope. You is definitely working and putting your hands into different things and that's good because it just shows that, is more to you other than music. Like you got everything going here. It sounds like a lot of merchandise that could be made out of this too.
Yes, some merch is definitely in the bag. I'm speaking to a graphic designer now, trying to get some t-shirts and stuff made so we can keep this thing on the road.
Now you can get some plus size stuff because I'm plus.
Of course, I gotta have a plus size. You know I
Oh,
love
all
plus
right.
size.
Listen, I gotta support. I'm like, let me get a shirt. All right. Well, yeah. When you drop the merch, definitely tap me in. Now, where can the audience reach you on your social media?
Oh, Sunnidread, SUNNIDREAD. That's really everywhere on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, but instead Sunny Dread official on TikTok. Um, yeah, on Spotify, just type in Sunny Dread. I'm gonna pop up. Trust me.